Yo, guys. Welcome back again today. I just want to let you guys know that I'm not a native Spanish speaker, so I'll try to pronounce these names as best as I can. So bear with me because I speak English. So today we're going to be talking about Maria Morelos, also known as the mother of the homeland, and she was mixed with African blood and European. Born in Buenos Aires, Argentina, with no official date of birth on record, Maria was thought to be born in the mid-1700s. The death of Maria's mother would unveil a truth to her. After her mother's passing, she realized that her father was her slave master. She would soon flee the house in which she was born. Many years after, she would find a husband and have 2 children. Her and her family were poor, and on July 6, 1810, she would join the Belgrano army with her family. Maria and her family would follow the armies with the duties of nursing wounded soldiers, feeding them, cleaning, scouting, and gathering intel for the army. The family would now be part of the Belgrano-led army. The mission of the army was to free Peru, which is now Bolivia, from Spain's rule. The time is not known when Maria lost her family, but she did during campaigns in the army. General Manuel Belgrano would lead this army, and Maria would soon after request that she be able to help the wounded on the battlefield. Saddened by the loss of her family, she still continued to fight. General Manuel Belgrano would soon prepare for a battle of Tucumán and was very reluctant to incorporate women into his ranks. He would deny her many times, but she would not give up. She would encourage the soldiers, assisted them, and dedicated all her time to them. She would encourage and bring courage to the soldiers, winning over the troops' morale, acceptance, and recognition. Soon after, the army would win the battle, and the general would make Maria the captain of his army in 1812. Moving further into Peru, into Upper Peru in 1811, the army would lose tragically to the Spanish and retreat. In 1812, 1 year later, the army would retreat again from the Spanish in the Jew Exodus. In 1813, one of the biggest defeats would take place in the Battle of Huma. Though this defeat was bad, her presence as a woman helped with the morale of the troops. She would go on to help the wounded while adding a woman's warmth and touch to the camp. She was not the only woman in the army, and in this battle, many of the women helping the army would fight as well. This would also be the same battle that Maria would be shot in, and the Spanish troops would capture her. While in captivity, she would not stay idle. Maria would help free many prisoners of war. For this, the Spanish army punished her for 9 days straight of public lashings. Soon after the lashings, Maria would escape and return to her army. Upon return, she would help the wounded once more and became a carrier in enemy-occupied territory. The war would end in 1818, and in 1820, on June 20th, General Manuel Belgrano would die. Maria would return to Buenos Aires after years of fighting. At this point, she was tired, older, and very sad by the loss of her family. Her luck would even get worse, and she settled on the outskirts of the city in a ranch. She could not afford to live in the city, and she became a beggar and sold produce. Maria would tell her neighbors of her war stories in time under General Manuel Belgrano. The neighbors would help Maria with what they could. One day, walking in the city near a cathedral, Juan Monte called out to her. He called out to her, "The captain," as she was known in the army. She would soon apply for a pension for her time served in the army. Unfortunately, she was denied. Her efforts in the Argentinian War of Independence was deemed not important at the time. 1 year later, in 1827, General Juan Monte would present Maria's application to the Commission of Buenos Aires. He also petitioned for her to obtain compensation, but the commission rejected the request due to fighting with Brazil at the time. The country argued that Maria's pension was not important at the time. Not too long after, many generals came forth to the commission telling them of the contribution Maria made for the country. In 1821, Villamonte would become vice president and soon after pursued the petition to the commission authorities. After long debates, in 1827, Maria would start receiving her pension as an infantry captain. Her pension was low, and she only received 30 pesos a month. Maria's file would luckily stay active, and on November 28th, 1828, her file would reach the accounting office. This was also the second term of Juan Rosas, and he recognized Maria as a retired army member. She would be promoted to Main Sergeant of Corps of the Infantry with the help of Juan. She was so thankful that she changed her last name to Rosas. She would die on November 8, 1847, and most likely passed away in poverty. November 8th celebrates her honor on Afro-Argentine and African Cultural Day. So yo guys, today we learned about Maria, a very important figure in Argentine history. Please like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification down there so you'll always get my videos. Add me on all social medias, which is Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat, Facebook, all Afric Network. Each one teach one. Always love each other, always learn from each other. And yo guys, until next time, keep fighting. Peace. One love.